But
Right.
I don't even think that's even an edgy, hot take. Like it's a clear observation. You tune into Johnny and Matt for that matter. They look miserable. And April when she was on. Everybody who does steel toe, even you at a certain point. Gino, I don't think you could really get him to that point. He just has so much energy. It starts to make me a little uncomfortable at times, to be quite honest with you. But nonetheless, everyone who does steel toe, they have the same I want to die or I'd rather be anywhere else but here face. Right? It's not just
Right.
Johnny.
It's not just Johnny, right? And that was a poor choice of words, I guess, but I didn't know his history with depression. I love Johnny. And also he was sort of talking a little bit of shit about steel toe too.
Yes, he was. We covered that last night, which is funny because I just saw Ozone in here. Ozone was like, Johnny doesn't like me one bit. They were going back and forth, I guess. And Johnny was, again, reminding the audience how he battles with severe depression and his anxiety. And, he wants to,
With $5 says, perhaps it isn't internet friends and it's your discernment and choices and behavior. I mean, maybe I am the one who left to rescue my family and save my children from the terrible mistakes I was making. And I pulled the nose of the plane up in time while the rest of them called me terrible names, told me to K myself, and then kept doing it until they got arrested. But you're right. I'm definitely the problem.
Okay, so here we go again with this false narrative that he had the foresight and the wherewithal to pull the nose of the plane up and get out. It's not what happened at all. I venture to guess if you were to reach out to April and ask her about this specific situation, not that you would, but I'm just saying if you did, she would probably even tell you the same thing at a certain point after you guys maybe reconvened and had a few drinks, that Nick, Kayla, and April got sick of this man, just like everyone else does, by the way, that gets close to the toe. They got sick of Aaron. They got fed up with Aaron, and they needed a way to get Aaron out. They didn't want him around.
Right.
Do you agree, disagree, or what's your thoughts on that?
100%. And he fails to see that, I feel like.
And the way he flips it is, I did the right thing and I, washed my hands of the entire situation and I got out to rescue my family and my kids. It's like, you didn't. That's not what happened.
Right. What are you? Are you the cool guy that was sleeping with Nick's wife, or were you were doing, allegedly doing, drugs just a few times, but they were addicted? Doesn't make something Nick said to me in those messages. It's like, well, if it is true, which he's not saying it is or whatever, but I don't like him either. Then that makes you just as guilty, dude.
Right.
So yeah. And you saved your children. You brought them there. Right. Now he's the family man. He's no longer the cool guy. He's the family man.
Yeah, he wants it both ways, essentially, like you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's continue on with this. Johnny and Aaron discussing the big steel toe reunion. By the way, this was all because of you and Gino backing out of the anniversary show, which is, I think,
hilarious.
It's funny.
This is absolutely hilarious. Oh my God.
God's note. Thank you. You got to have your moral compass is so I'll be surprised if you could make it to the parking lot, if that's your take on it. No, all of my I haven't lost a single real friend throughout this.
Wow. So you guys weren't, in fact, real friends.
I guess not.
Confirmed. That's pretty.
All right.
Whole thing. They've all been great. Johnny, I've even gained a few back.
Wow.
He's gained a few back.
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean, I might as well play this drop now.
Another win for the toe.
And I'm not sure if you could hear that. Can you hear the drops at least?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, so you know which one that was. Interesting. So he's gaining friends back. I mean, this guy can't stop himself from winning. Let's keep watching.
I've just been doing this for the comedy show.
Yeah, and also I got my family back, man. I got my parents and my cousins and all of those.
Why'd
people
they
back,
hate you before, homie?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that speak for itself. God's note. I'm sorry if a bunch of autistic people on the internet who have wanted me to die for years now.
No one wants you to die.
Right.
Either.
By the way, now that you've have seen the light with the toe, you're now one of these autistic people. he's referring
I
to.
know. Yeah, I'm so autistic. It's
Yeah.
just like we got tired of your bullshit, man. It's just too much. No one. That is so dramatic to say. Who wants you to be unalive? No one.
Yeah,
No
well,
one's saying that. We just
he's-
want you to be a little truthful every once in a while.
He literally said that about me and or Melton and I. He goes, there was 2 shows that stated goal was to have me, kill myself all, over the last 2 years or whatever. I'm like, I don't think we've ever said that one time,
It's just like him saying
insane.
I told her that Johnny had passed. No, you didn't. Why would you even? And if you did, that's a really rude thing to say.
Let's keep watching.
Think the same way, but I don't know if you thought you held a more powerful position in my life. I hate for this to be the way you find out. Oh, by the way, speaking of the anniversary show, since the treacherous abandonment of the
Wait, what's he call it?
Treacherous abandonment.
Since the treacherous abandonment
Jesus.
of the Titanic 2, I've kind of changed the vibe of the anniversary show after listening to the fans, after checking to see that after the announcement that they weren't coming, we didn't have any refund requests, so we're still good there. So,
Another
which means I might
win.
have been
Another win for that mother. But you know what's even fascinating, and it's almost borderline criminal, is that people did buy tickets to see the roast of Aaron M. Holt, which he swore even when you guys left, he swore that he was going to, find Corey Adams and Tom Chilstrom was going to do it. And whatever the black guy's name was, I forget his name, James or whatever, maybe. I don't even know. But he was going to have those guys, his old steel toe pals from his glorious radio days, come and fill in to do the roast. And now to hear him completely fold like this, it's incredible. It really is incredible.
You know what I think about this?
What?
Aaron, if you're going to have all of these people that probably don't want to be there anyway, be merciful. Let them roast you.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I'm honestly upset. I can't and I won't. But let them roast you. You threw yourself a roast.
Yeah,
so
right.
allow them to roast you.
Yeah, remember the Aristococks were going to go there in full form and they were going to roast. It's like Aristococks being one of his friends or one of his chatters, rather.
Okay.
It's like they were supposed to go and fill in for you guys, but apparently now the Aristococks are no good either. It's like, I don't even know.
I've also decided to change the vibe from roast to family reunion.
Oh my
and
God.
And the reason I say that is because of the names I have started to book, and I don't think we're done yet.
Oh, boy.
We will see the
Did
return
you
of
book
Oz
the children?
for the 10th anniversary show. So you'll have Oz, Matt, and Johnny. Those are 3 of the originals.
Oh, shit. I'm going to be there. I better schedule that.
And announcing Tom Chilstrom
Wow.
will be there. So the family, more of the family coming back. And then, and I'm very happy to announce this on the show today.
Uh-oh, what's this big
That'd be
announcement?
the one I wanted.
Showing up,
What?
and this won't be the last announcement we have.
Tell us.
The one, the only,
Corey Adam?
the incomparable Whiskey Pete.
Who?
Yay!
Wait, who? I thought he was going Corey Adam. I thought he was going to definitely, without a doubt, say Corey Adam. And that would have been like, okay, that's pretty cool. Who the fuck is Whiskey Pete?
I have no idea. Literally none. But it's a family reunion, John. He's a family man now.
But you're absolutely right. Like, he still has a lot of these people showing up. Why wouldn't they just continue on with the roast? Makes zero sense.
Because he doesn't want people to who knows what they're going to say. I guess I can't control what they say. And maybe they may have watched some other things. What if they make violence jokes about me, Like,
I think it's a little, that might be a part of it too, but I just think it's a little bit more him thinking like it's just going to be a disaster. Like, no one there is going to be as good.
nobody will say anything nice about him.
Not only that, but no one's going to be good. It's going to be kind of it was already going to be kind of a lame roast. Like, you guys were like the headliners of that roast, but remove Gino and Keanu. And like I said to you guys in person, like, you guys definitely better comedians, stand-up comedians than podcasters, I will say. So,
Right.
but you guys were like the headliners, and now remove both of you, and he's got Whiskey Pete and John. He probably thought in his mind like, yeah, this is gonna suck, but I have to revamp the entire thing less than a month away. I mean, imagine being one of the patrons that bought a ticket to this, expecting a roast, and now you're getting a family reunion. How
A
sick.
family reunion. He's reframing. He's rebranding as a family man now. He's become a better father.
Right,
so
right.
it's only fit that he have a family reunion.